what's up, y'all? It's Craig in this video. About to react to this video about Ms Mojo. This is top 10 Disney stars who hated each other. Damn, y'all hated each other. Honestly, I'm not too familiar with Disney stars at all. I was not a fan of the Disney Channel growing up whatsoever. I primarily watched shows that were like on Nickelodeon and probably like ABC. Which channel did Recess come on? I feel like that was like ABC. But not Disney Channel. Just even as a kid, I thought that, you know, they were really corny. But, you know, sure, we're going to see these child Disney stars who hated each other. Let's watch.
Prepare for some old school drama. Welcome to Ms Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Disney Channel stars who hated each other. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're taking a look at Disney Channel stars that didn't get along at one point or another. Whether or not they've since reconciled doesn't really matter.
Oh, Selena.
The important thing is that at one point, they could not stand each other.
Oh shit, Demi Lovato, she was
Number
on
10, Zendaya and Demi Lovato. Back in 2011, when Zendaya was still a cast member on Disney's Shake It Up, she was involved in a minor verbal spat with Demi Lovato. The feud stemmed from a joke that was made on Zendaya's show about anorexia.
You're adorable. I could just eat you guys up. You know, if I ate.
The joke raised the ire of Lovato, who's never shied away from discussing her own struggles with eating disorders, and she was quick to lash out at both Zendaya and Disney. These two Disney Channel alumni have since moved on to bigger and better projects, burying the hatchet along the way.
What is
Nowadays, they're good friends.
Demi has always been really, really nice to me. She's always reached out and
but
kind of
Zendaya, she ain't the one who said it, so I'm confused.
Number 9, Jake T. Austin and Selena Gomez. She's one of the most recognizable people on the planet today, but when Wizards of Waverly Place premiered in 2007, Selena Gomez was just another young actress looking for her first big break.
Didn't do anything. He's the one being a jerk.
I can't work with her.
All right, well, if you can't work with her, then I can't work with her.
That's exactly what Wizards wound up being, and it ultimately caused Gomez to leave the franchise in 2013 so that she could pursue more mature projects. This didn't exactly sit well with her longtime co-star Jake T. Austin, who took to Twitter to express his anger. Austin wrote, quote, "When an artist's definition of growing with their fans is creating content they aren't even allowed to see. It certainly sounds like he was a little jealous of Gomez's newfound fame."
You ruined everything.
Hey, lighten up on your sister.
Thankfully for fans of the show, the two have since patched things up. Number 8, Debbie Ryan and Sky Jackson.
Oh, that was Sky Jackson.
Please make it quick.
How you not like her?
Despite signs that these two Disney stars were thick as thieves during their time on Jessie, the truth isn't quite as rosy.
Now, give me the bell and go to bed, young lady.
No! You're mean! You don't remember what it's like to be a kid!
Like most 21st century feuds, this one played itself out on Twitter, with Sky Jackson allegedly using a fake account to detail the bullying she suffered at the hands of Ryan. When asked about it, Ryan remained neutral, saying, quote, "I won't speak on specific people, because it's unprofessional to slander coworkers online."
Hey!
How
I ain't. On me, it's
fucking with a little girl?
She went on to say that, quote, "Living the dream is not a job, it's an attitude." The feud never advanced beyond the passive-aggressive Twitter post stage, and as of 2019, both actors appear to be over it. Number 7, Dylan Sprouse and Joe Jonas. The Jonas Brothers and the Sprouse twins have enjoyed tremendous success in the entertainment industry, thanks in large part to the Disney Channel.
Relax, Wayne. We're twins.
Oh, both of you?
However, in 2013, Joe Jonas wrote an essay for Vulture that detailed how he and his brothers really felt about their time on the network.
One word. Payback.
That's 2 words.
Dylan Sprouse responded to the essay on his Tumblr account, stating, quote, "I think it's bullshit that they were being robbed of choice or creativity. If they wanted to, they could have told Disney no. Cole and I did this hundreds of times. Whether or not these two actually hate each other is questionable, but Dylan's comments are hard to ignore." Number 6, Raven, Simone, and the Cheetah Girls. The Cheetah Girls were a girl group formed in 2003 that consisted of Raven Simone, Adrienne Ballon, Sabrina Bryan, and Keely Williams. Together, they made movies, released records, and toured the world.
That's wild.
Girl, you promised me that when we get rich, we're gonna buy a huge penthouse apartment for just you and me. Friends forever? Forever.
However, it was clear from the beginning that Raven Simone was the star, and the other girls were simply riding her coattails. With a recipe for drama built into their dynamic, it was only a matter of time before things turned sour.
I wanted to tell you guys, Lola says it actually might be a good idea for us to sing a little something in Spanish.
A song in Spanish? We don't speak Spanish. Say nothing, Aqua.
Simone later commented that, quote, there were territorial issues, there were catfights. It was not all peaches and cream off camera. When Simone didn't return for Cheetah Girls One World, it was clear the group had sung their final song together. Number 5, Selena Gomez and Miley Cyrus.
Has been, never was, bottle blonde, lip syncer, raw stuffer.
These two pop stars can trace their feud back to 2007, the same year Gomez guest starred on Cyrus's show Hannah Montana. Ironically enough, Gomez played a rival pop star intent on usurping Montana's position atop the charts.
I really am a huge fan. Yeah, I hate you. Thanks, I feel the exact same.
What?
Your voice is stingy, your music is stupid, your outfits make me want to puke on them, but it looks like somebody already did.
Things weren't much better off screen, with the two teens vying for the affection of Nick Jonas simultaneously. Cyrus dated him from 2006 to 2008, but when they broke up, he went straight for Gomez. The ensuing years were filled with passive-aggressive Twitter comments, and that time Cyrus performed FU while holding a cardboard cutout of Gomez's head. In 2016, Gomez claimed there never was a feud, and attributes the whole thing to two teenagers liking the same guy. We'd say that the evidence begs to differ.
I'm welling up at the love and respect I feel between these
Selena
two
was like,
princesses of
girl,
pop.
you beefing with yourself.
From the music world for both of us, right, Michaela? Absolutely, positively.
Number 4, Ashley Tisdale and Lucas Grabeel.
I don't know these two.
Disney's High School Musical franchise was impossible to avoid in the 2000s. Not that we minded. The trilogy served as a launching pad for a slew of actors, two of which, Ashley Tisdale and Lucas Grabeel, did not get along.
I told you not to do the jazz chorus.
It's a crowd favorite. Everybody loves a good jazz square.
In a 2017 YouTube video featuring, wait for it, Lucas Grabeel, Tisdale admitted that they weren't close and basically hated each other.
We were not close. We were not good friends, let's be honest, okay? It's been 10 years. We can totally talk about this now. We hated each other.
Damn.
Wow,
Like
tell us how you really feel. Apparently, Tisdale was just a little too much like her on-screen counterpart Sharpay Evans, and it rubbed Grabeel the wrong way.
We really, I think we just didn't know each other, and I think I was definitely, a lot like Sharpay, and it was Lucas, who is this person?
After 10 years, however, the two were not only able to talk about their complicated past, but also share a laugh and hug it out.
I have to say, after we wrapped, though, it's just, I don't know, I've always had a love for you. You're literally like my twin brother.
I love you too.
Number 3, Miley Cyrus and Emily Osment. By now, it should be abundantly clear that two actors playing on-screen besties don't automatically equate to a real-life friendship.
I want a booty. Good. You could use one. How rude. Come on, we're leaving. And you're coming with me, Oliver.
One of the best examples of this is former Hannah Montana co-stars Miley Cyrus and Emily Osment. Despite playing best friends for 4 seasons and 2 movies, the girls never really
got a lot of
clicked.
history.
In her 2009 autobiography, Miles to Go, Cyrus wrote that, quote, "There were times when I didn't think we could ever be friends. We just couldn't figure out how to get along. Hey, all we care about is that everyone shows up for the reunion. Hannah Montana forever."
I'm sorry. Me too. Ow.
Number 2.
That sucks
Selena
to have to
Gomez
play
and
best
Demi
friends. You don't
Lovato.
like them?
This relationship has more peaks and valleys
Selena
than
is
the Rocky
all
Mountains.
through this list.
Over the years, the two former Disney Channel stars have gone from best friends to
It
mortal
must be her.
enemies and back again.
I think it's just one of those things where people change and people grow apart.
They were on great terms in 2008 and 2009, but things got ugly around 2010. That's the year Gomez started hanging out more often with fellow pop star Taylor Swift. Swift was clearly the wedge in the relationship. And a video of Lovato responding to a fan's question about Gomez's status with Ask Taylor confirms it. Lovato has been through her fair share of problems over the years, and every time Gomez is quick to reach out. So it would appear that this feud, for the most part, is over.
I love her. She's like family at this point. It's nice to be able to see people that you grew up with succeed.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
But I have to be Lysander.
Selena, sis.
Wait, which part did you get?
You into it with everybody.
I'm bottom?
I'll never forget.
We're such big fans.
We love your music.
You're pretty.
Pretty good with the singing and the dancing that you do. Wow, you're pretty.
Nice save.
Why she do that to his face?
People that was like a huge lyric at that moment. People were really loving it, the dropping off the box. What are you talking to our audience?
Number 1, Bella Thorne and Zendaya.
You seem like a nice enough girl, but you're kind of pushy and overbearing. Well, you're starting to remember, but you're not remembering me, you're remembering you.
According to Bella Thorne, season 1 of Shake It Up was not a fun time for her and co-star Zendaya. In a 2017 interview with J14, Thorne laid it out for fans, stating, quote, "Zendaya and I were put in a very unfortunate position where we were kind of forced to compete against each other." She goes on to say, quote, "We wanted to love each other, but yet we were constantly being put against each other."
I'm awesome. You are awesome. And, I'm kind of awesome too. No.
If we've learned anything from this list so far, it's that comments like that need to be taken with a grain of salt. Either way, the girls patched things up in season 2 and have been close ever since. Do you agree with our picks?
Okay, so maybe, just a misunderstanding and they was able to, be cool again. Selena Gomez was all throughout this list. So, sis, at this point, you the common denominator. It's you, okay? You the problem. You got issues with all these people, or you've had issues with all these people over the years. Like, girl, get it together. But yeah, some of the people, I had no idea who the fuck they were. Like, who the fuck is this? Because I did not watch any of these shows. Not one of these shows. Even the Cheetah Girls. That shit was real popular at one point. But I was just like, I'm not fucking watching this. But anyway, I definitely recognize quite a few of these people. Zendaya, she always seems pretty cool, so I wouldn't think that she would have, too many issues with too many people. But, you never know what these people is like. You can see them on the internet, on TV all the time, but you don't know how rude or how much of a bitch or asshole these people really are. You just don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all thought, though. Let me know what other videos you want to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!